Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another single-player episode. We're back on the Frostline Ridge map, and yeah, we're going to try out the forwarder today with its new trailer. So, basically what happened in that one video on Timber Trails is I had the regular trailer on there, and what I did is I was loading it kind of in a funny way where it was sideways, and it looked really strange, and I was like, oh man, I wonder if you could make a trailer that would load sideways. So, that's what I've done, is I've made this trailer that is definitely a side-loading trailer. So basically, you stack it opposite way as opposed to, you know, vertically. I'll show you guys anyway. So we got a few piles out there that we can go play around with and try out. This thing loads amazingly well on flat, I've found. I have no idea how it's going to do on hills. This will be another beta test for us, so it should be fun. Let's see here. So, yeah, so instead of stacking it lengthwise towards the cab, we kind of stack it opposingly. I'll show you what I mean here. Just like so. I can actually get my things together here. Just like that. Should probably give it a tap because I kind of stacked it a little bit to the other side there. It's good. Your mist sucker, which we did in testing, can hold a crap ton more wood than that that other trailer. So, oops, just got my logs freaking out a little. I just don't want to back off on that anymore, or I might lose them. There we go. There we go. It's not going to be straight, but it'll be on there. That's the key. Now, the important part when using this forwarder is to always lock your load before you move to the next pile, because if not, stuff gets a little funky sometimes. And you can obviously load better than I'm doing. I'm just kind of speed running it because I don't really care. It's all got to get loaded and probably penciled up anyway, so then I unlock my load. Now, like I said, we're going to a hill, so I don't know what's going to happen on the hill. It might all slide off the trailer for all I know. All I know is virtually on flat stuff, this thing works like a king, so anything outside of that, that'll be experimentation for you guys. There we go. And because we didn't really size sort our wood, it's going to be kind of funky loads. If you size sort your wood to like smalls and big stuff, and then go around pick up all the big stuff, it'll make much nicer loads than what's on there right now, but we didn't do that, so we're just kind of winging it. Let's see here. Whoops, oh my lord. What was I thinking? This is not a fixed head, kids, don't do that. On a fixed head grapple, you can do that. On a dangle head, not a good call. So then the dangle head kind of gets a springy effect. If we can correct our mishap here. Okay. Is this just a crappy top, or is this a good piece? That's a good piece, we'll put it in there. I was thinking about increasing the speed of this claw, but then again, I don't think I want it going any faster after the stuff I pull sometimes. It's like, no, that's not a good idea. Okay, so gently place the claw onto the pile of wood. Don't go all crazy like I just did. Trying to see if I can butt those up a little bit better, but whatever. Let's just get it on there. Get it on there. The only other thing I could see being a nice addition to this would be a way for it to dump the logs. So now in this case, I'm going to actually kind of come at it from a side angle because I do not want to park on a hill trying to unload this. I think that'd be a very silly call. Actually, let's turn it this way a bit. I think that should be close enough. Maybe we'll get a little bit further away. Oh, I'll be right, I think. So now it's going to be really weird loading because this stuff's on a hill. So being on a hill, the claw does not, it always wants to dangle with gravity, right? So we'll see how it goes here. Oh, actually it was a good grab. I'm okay with that. Usually the claw does not agree with hill loading of any kind. At least not a dangle head anyway. If any of you used the dangle processor and tried processing on the side of a hill, you probably understand what I'm talking about. It's a scary situation. Up there. Let's see if we can butt this up a little more. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I like it to be sort of uniform at least a little bit. That one. That's the one I want to move. Hammer it in there. Good enough. You should definitely... Yeah, I see videos of guys banging it up against stuff to use that, but apparently it's really bad for the cylinders to do that banging thing. Let's see if I can do the sweet technique of using my load to slide this. I don't know if that's going to work. It's close. Close is alright. There we go. And then we can tap that one. Sort of like, I'll just go like this. The reason I'm taking so much time on this is because when I unload it, it'll be much easier to unload if they're somewhat uniform. Like you said, they don't have to be perfect, but the closer the better for sure. Oh, let's see here. There we go. Now, it's hard to see from this angle, depth perception-wise, but it feels like we have a bit of a build in the middle here. A little bit of a mountain in the center. Let's get this one. And then I had a feeling that I thought there was another pile. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I already picked it up. I actually really like this, loading the trailer this way. I don't know. It feels, one, you get a shit ton more wood on it, and two, it just feels a lot more comfortable. I guess we got it all. I thought we had another pile. So, as our first course of business, let's take this over here. Whoop. So yeah, I mean, it's not like a huge amount of wood on there, but actually, let's unlock it. Let's get a picture for the thumbnail, guys. How about it? Oops. Yeah, I get this weird, like, squaring effect, too. I don't know what that's all about. Let's turn that off. We don't want lights on there. Look at that. Beauty. The new side loading trailer. Oh, yeah, we got lots of wood up on the hill, too. Should we go up there for, like... Nah, let's go unload it. We're so close. Let's just go unload it. There's no point in driving all up the way, getting situated so that we can unload 5 sticks of wood. No thank you, no thank you. So then what I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to get in this and just turn this cab this way a bit. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to... Oops, oh, I hope I don't hit that. We're going to roll up alongside this. And then I'm going to offload it all kind of in a weird flop here. There we go. Okay, so let's try to do some nice, sort of nice unloading here. So now I'm going to start kind of far away because we're going to have a lot of wood coming in here. Bloop. See, like I said, the only thing to really step this trailer up would be to have a tip function, so you could pour all the wood in a nice pile, but it never would be in a nice pile. It would be a big mess, probably, so I don't think that's going to happen. See, now unloading it, it's at least a little bit uniform. We took all that time to put it on here in a particular way. So at least it sticks out a little on some ends, like that piece, but at least it's close. So when I go pick it up with the loader, it's not completely zigzag left and right. Because you don't want zigzagging. So I'm just kind of laying it down in a spot here to kind of build a base. We can always come through with that loader. Well, like I said, the cool thing about the loader is you can really like butt it up, like while you're doing it, like penciling and stuff like that, and other techniques to kind of square up the ground a bit better. And then you don't have to worry about it being all wobbly like this. But at the same time, you should still try at least to take your time when you're loading it to make it look sort of nice-ish, I guess. I'm going to kind of create a bit of an angle in our turn here. Want that piece there. There we go. That's the way we wanted it. And I kind of want to flip this one a little here. There we go. Let's keep it going. So like I said, I'm not doing like massive grabs out of the pile because it gets a little glitchy. So I'm just doing these kind of little ones here. That's a little better. Oops. Darn. I caught that edge there just a little bit. See if we can... There we go. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Slip it right out of there. And then we can grab this one. Beauty. And then all we gotta do now, after we get these nice big piles, is pull up with the truck and fire it full of shorts, and we're good to go. See if we can get a couple more here. Right on. Whoop. All right, we did it. Okay, how are we doing for time here? I forgot to set my timer. Oh, 13 minutes on the dot. So what we can do, oops, let's see here, is we're gonna turn this guy around here. Let's take it back up. We'll park it next to the pile and get ready to roll there. Then, in our next video, we could probably continue cutting a bit with that processor if we want it. Or we can keep loading. Either one is just fine. But I noticed it's not too laggy when we just do shorts, so I think that's going to be the new thing for winter maps, just doing the short logs. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I'm going to end the video here because we're pretty much right on our time anyway. Definitely in the next one, we'll just kind of keep playing by ear here and see how it goes. The only thing I'm going to wonder is processing, like kind of on hills. I don't know how that's going to go. Same with forwarding on hills. It's going to be interesting. Once we get down to that nice flat spot down there, it shouldn't be a problem, but this hill will be the challenge for us for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.